Fox 43 Kitchen with the Olivia's crew. We got Chef Yanni, we got Adrienne making the drinks, and we are making you something absolutely delicious, easing into that fall season because it's finally starting to feel a little bit like it outside.
It is.
Chef, what you making?
Hello there. So we're going to be making meatloaf today, but a play on it. Have you ever seen this before? Chicken meatloaf.
A different kind of meat for the meatloaf. Yeah, why not?
Who is doing that? All right. So check me out here, okay? So far, I got my veggies I'm gonna be using shallots, and I'm gonna be using carrots today, okay? Once they're in, we're going to get our cream and our egg, all right? So check the recipe for amounts. I'm gonna need about 4 ounces of heavy cream, okay? Then I need some eggs in here. Got 3 eggs scrambled, okay? I wanna get all this stuff going here first. Next thing I'm going to be adding is my breadcrumb, okay? I want to make sure everything is properly mixed, one step at a time. If you just go in there and throw everything in, you run the risk of not properly getting your cream properly distributed, of not getting your seasonings properly distributed. Now, I need some breadcrumb, okay? So what we use here, this is our bread that we make at the restaurant. You dry it out in your oven, low and slow. I season mine with a little bit of granulated garlic and a little bit of oregano. Boom, you got Italian breadcrumbs, okay? So I'm going to mix these around now. I want to make sure my bread is completely submerged in my cream and my eggs. I don't want any dry bread sitting around. Okay, and you can already see how it's starting to absorb that. It's starting to flake up. Okay, now we're going to add our meat. Okay, so we got ground chicken today. It's right at the store, ground chicken. You've been walking by it the whole time. Don't be shy. Now you got a leaner meatloaf, okay? We're using chicken.
And sometimes can even be a little cheaper than the...
Oh, not sometimes. It always is. And, chicken is packed with protein. It's lean. This is going to be an awesome take on a classic dish, okay? So we're going to get... You know what? Why are we being stingy over here? Let's really get this stuff loaded in here. I'm getting hungry.
Yeah,
all right?
I mean, let's be... What are we doing?
Yeah, what are we doing? All right? So we got our ground chicken. Now it's time for our seasonings, okay? Today we got salt, pepper, cumin, oregano, okay? All in here. Now it's time to, thank you, Mom. Now it's time to mix. I'm gonna get my half-size sheet tray ready. Okay, and boom, there we are. Real simple.
Hence the gloves. This is the messy part of the meatloaf.
Yeah.
Some call it the messy, some call it their favorite part.
It
I
depends.
love, yeah.
You can get anger and aggression out on it,
Yeah, it's a whole bowl of endless opportunity when you're mixing meat and other seasonings together. But can you smell it already? Can you smell, seriously? I mean, the Italian breadcrumbs we're talking about, that garlic, that oregano, and a little bit of cumin, all right? So now we're gonna form this meatloaf, okay? We're gonna go right here in my pan. Yep, it's real simple, all right? If you had a loaf pan at home, that would work, all right? If you want to make funny designs like a smiley face, that'll work too. But the eyes will probably cook quicker than the smiley face mouth, so keep that in mind if you do funny shapes, okay? Regardless, how do you know when your meatloaf's done? You use your probe, okay? Anytime you're working with a ground anything, chicken, beef, turkey, 155. You got to get it to 155, and then you'll be ready. I'm going to go ahead and extend just a little bit more on the top. I want it to be even so it cooks evenly. I don't want one side rare and one side well done. Okay, what do you think, ladies? Does that look pretty?
I think that looks absolutely perfect, and we're going to leave it right there because it's going to go in the oven, and then we got more coming your way,
yes,
plus a delicious drink to go with it all as well. That's coming your way next in the Fox 43 Kitchen.